They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 26 on 2nd down. He finds McConkey. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Diggs there to bring it in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons in possession. 2nd and 3 now. Herbert to throw once more. Finds McConkey. And he's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Now Herbert again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So that brings up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Gets this to McConkey. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10, Herbert. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Herbert now. Pass complete to Cook. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown! When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. He stopped.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They bring Olave in motion. Brought in right side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Lamar now from the gun. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Fits it through the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Atlanta! Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. The visitors are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play action now for Herbert. Neighbors with a catch. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. And that's a pickup of 9. And the Falcons will have a first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. And a man is there to knock that away.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Herbert throwing again. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's caught for the first. And he's able to get this down to the 36. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down, ball at the 36. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. He finds McConkey. And that's good for a gain of 5. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This is complete to Neighbors. And he'll go down here at the 16.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Chubb up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Herbert. The throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. Only a 20-yarder here. Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Lamar off the play fake. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2 yards on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And his defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Bobby Okereke making that stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Hutchinson reels it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. From the gun, Jackson. Taking a big shot for the end zone. In disaster averted, he knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, ball at the 36. They go play fake with Jackson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. First and 10 now from the 30. Man in motion here. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And the Falcons will have a first.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
First and 10, Herbert. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
On third down, Herbert. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They are running from the gun with Chubb. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Here's Chubb on second down. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2 yards on the run, but a tough spot upcoming. We've got 3rd and 12. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Pitts brings it in. And he's out a yard or two shy of the 15. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, sit on the bench to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Falcons are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play fake, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Taylor now up the middle. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Jackson now on 3rd. Throw wheeled in by Thomas. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
1st down throw for Jackson. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
2nd and 3 now. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Trying to get it with the option here. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line. Motioning the tight end now. 4th down, here's Jackson. He finds him beyond the marker. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He's on the move. Now he takes it. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment, made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 35 on 2nd down. Finds McConkey. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one gains 7. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Herbert on 1st down. This is complete to Neighbors. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Working quickly here. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. It's Herbert once more. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons trailing by 11. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Herbert to throw once more. Into the hands of Olave. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Herbert throwing again. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's all the way to the 5 before going out of bounds. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Now Herbert again. Escapes the pocket. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
They'll line up for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. And the Falcons cover up the kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3 and out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3 and out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. They're headed down now defending not a 2-score lead, just a field goal advantage here. So wondering, Brock, is that going to affect how they approach a chance at closing this one out?
No, I don't think there's any question about it. Yeah, I think if it's a 2-score game, it's run, 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 take every second off, and punt that ball. Not now. Now you've got to get to the plays that you trust and believe in.
And he's able to work this down to the 41. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Second and 3 now. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
2nd down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. Second down carry for Taylor. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
He goes to a knee as Tom winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Falcons earn the win in this one. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.